Please remember to like and subscribe for daily football transfer news. Roberto Firmino could be set for a shock Liverpool exit in the summer. According to reports, Liverpool could be set to finally disband their potent strike force in the summer, with Roberto Firmino at risk of being axed by Klopp. That's according to El Nacional, who claim that the Reds have offered the striker to Barcelona for just €20 million, £16.5 million. The 30-year-old has notched 94 goals in 310 games since he arrived at Anfield in a £29 million deal from German outfit Hoffenheim back in 2015. Since then, Firmino has struck up an almost telepathic understanding with Mané and Salah, with the trio establishing themselves as one of the most prolific forward lines in Europe. But Firmino's powers in front of goal have seemingly waned over the past couple of years. Renato Sanches is reportedly on the brink of a move to Anfield. Liverpool are reportedly in pole position to snap up Lille star Renato Sanches after Barcelona pulled out of a deal for the midfield maestro. The 24-year-old has been linked with an exit from the reigning French champions on numerous occasions over the past few months, and El Nacional are now reporting that Liverpool have firmed up their long-term interest in the Portugal star. The report outlines that Barca boss Xavi Hernandez had earmarked Sanchez as a priority signing for the La Liga giants this month. But other priorities have prevented the Spaniard from getting his wish, clearing the path for Liverpool to swoop in, with talks said to be very advanced. Sanchez doesn't seem to be too aggrieved by the Barca deal falling through, with the report claiming that he favors a move to a team that has more sporting stability, and where they can guarantee him titles and a higher salary. Liverpool have also been urged to improve their midfield by BBC pundit Garth Crooks, who claims that Southampton ace James Ward-Prowse would be a perfect fit for Klopp's side. The Saints captain made headlines at the weekend with a stunning 35-year free kick in Southampton's 2-1 loss against Wolves. And that stunning strike has led Crooks to insist that Liverpool snap up the 27-year-old to bolster their title bid. The free kick scored by Southampton's James Ward-Prowse against Wolves was outstanding, Crooks said in his column for the BBC. How long are Liverpool going to wait to buy Ward-Prowse? They allowed Georginio Wijnaldum to leave on a free transfer and are struggling in that midfield department. Ward-Prowse would fit like a glove. Newcastle and West Ham look set to battle over Manchester United outcast Jese Lingard, the Sunday Mirror's Alex Wood reports. The experienced midfielder is one of several players weighing up a departure from Old Trafford this month. Lingard has barely featured under interim manager Ralf Rangnick. But he flourished at West Ham on a 6-month loan last term and bagged 9 goals in 16 matches. Newcastle boss Eddie Howe believes the United ace could have a similar impact at St James' Park, and the Toon are willing to pay £3 million to sign him. But a return to East London is still on the table. Manchester United are interested in signing Gladbach midfielder Dennis Zakaria this month. Sport 1 in Germany report there have been positive talks between Ralf Rangnick, United's chief negotiator Matt Judge, and the midfielder's agent. Zakaria has just 6 months left on his contract and could be available this month on a cut-price deal. Manchester United are also reportedly considering a big-money move for Aston Villa midfielder John McGinn in the summer transfer window. United, currently led by interim coach Ralf Rangnick, are already casting an eye to the end of the season when they hope to appoint a new manager, and are also looking at potential signings. Now, the Telegraph report that Scotland international McGinn is on United's shortlist to improve the midfield, and the 27-year-old is valued at around £40 million. Christian Eriksen has been offered a deal by Brentford and is a target for 3 other Premier League clubs as he closes in on a remarkable return. The Denmark playmaker is ready to resume his career after suffering a cardiac arrest during his country's Euro 2020 game with Finland on June 12. Sportsmail revealed on January 4 that Eriksen was attracting interest from English clubs and was likely to begin training with a team this month. It is understood Brentford have offered him an initial 6-month deal, although Sportsmail has been told no further talks with the player's representatives have been held for more than a week. Eriksen remains in negotiations with other clubs. Brentford are understood to be one of 4 from the Premier League and about a dozen globally. Arsenal have 2 obstacles in their way which are preventing them from completing a loan deal for Juventus star Artur Melo, according to reports. Arsenal are keen to add to their midfield resources this month and Arthur is their top target. However, they are struggling to finalize a deal with Juventus. Arsenal have just one senior central midfielder available ahead of Thursday's Carabao Cup semi-final second leg against Liverpool at the Emirates. Thomas Partey and Mohamed Elneny are at the Africa Cup of Nations and Granit Xhaka is facing a 2-match suspension following his red card at Anfield last week. That leaves Albert Sambi Lokonga as the only option available to Mikel Arteta. Arthur has made just 4 starts in Serie A so far this season and Arteta is aiming to lure him to North London. However, Italian outlet Tuttomercato Web says the deal has stalled for the time being. Arsenal have offered to take Arthur on loan and pay his entire wages. However, they are not yet willing to pay a loan fee for the former Barcelona star. Juventus want to sign a replacement for Arthur before letting him leave. Newcastle United have offered a fee of over €30 million for Colombia international Duvan Zapata. The proposed deal is one of a number of high-value transfers being worked on by an ad hoc recruitment team as the Saudi Arabia-owned club scrambles to buy a way out of relegation from the English Premier League club. While Atalanta are open to selling Zapata, who has scored 65 goals in 118 Serie A appearances for the Italian club, they are understood to value the 30-year-old at around €45 million. Zapata, under contract in Bergamo until 2023, is said to be open to moving to St James Park should the 2 clubs ultimately agree a fee. According to sources close to the negotiations, Zapata is being worked on as an alternative should Staveley and Co. fail to secure their current preferred choice for the position, Darwin Núñez. Benfica have been asking a transfer fee of €60 million for the Uruguay international whom they signed from Almeria for €24 million 16 months ago. The financially challenged Lisbon club are contractually obliged to pay both 20% of any capital gain on a sale to Almeria and a large commission to the 22-year-old's intermediaries. Adama Traoré could get the green light to leave Wolves in the next 24 hours. Tottenham head a list of clubs interested in signing the 25-year-old Spain international who has also been linked with a return to Barcelona. Though Wolves have insisted they don't want the flying winger to leave, they have now completed a deal for Estrel's Chiquinho, another wide man with rapid pace. But with Traoré valued at around £25 million and still holding out on signing a new deal, the arrival of Portugal under-21 star Chiquinho could ease the way for his departure. Tottenham have been looking to take Traoré on loan until the end of the season, but Wolves are adamant that is not an option. Chelsea have been offered the chance to sign Paris Saint-Germain fullback Layvin Kurzawa, but Goal has learned that Blues boss Thomas Tuchel is reluctant to take the France international. It is understood that discussions have been held between officials in West London and the French capital regarding Kurzawa's availability. PSG are, however, yet to receive an official approach, amid talk of Serie A side Napoli being keen, and have no bids on the table. That may remain the case when it comes to Chelsea, with the Blues facing resistance to a deal from their German coach. Tuchel previously worked with Kurzawa at Parc des Princes, so knows all about the qualities that he would offer in English football. He appears to be less than convinced that the 29-year-old, who has been restricted to just 9 minutes of football with PSG in the 2021-22 campaign, is the answer to Chelsea's problems. Newcastle are said to be weighing up a sensational swoop for Mario Balotelli, a move which would see them trigger his release clause in a bid to avoid relegation. Balotelli, formerly of Manchester City and Liverpool, is currently plying his trade with Adana Demirspor in Turkey, but has now emerged as a Magpies transfer target. That is according to the president of the club, who has also claimed that there has been no official offer as yet despite the interest from Eddie Howe's side. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for daily transfer updates.